The Paris-born son of a Cameroonian father and French mother, Dieudonne Mbala, the controversial humorist, comedian and political activist, first began writing and performing in the 1990s with his childhood friend, Jewish comedian and actor Elie Semoun. Their sketches tackled such issues as everyday racism and discrimination in France. Originally active with anti-racist left-wing groups, he began openly criticizing Jews and Israel in 2002 and ran in the European elections 2 years later with a pro-Palestinian party. He wanted to run in the 2007 French presidential elections, but his campaign, which involved many Front National activists, faltered and failed before the poll. The Center of National Cinematography, which controlled French cinema, prevented him from making a film about the slave trade. Dieudonne was also trying to appear as a spokesman for French blacks, but he was rejected by some individuals. In 2009, he ran in the European elections on an anti-Zionist platform. Dieudonne made his directorial debut in a film called The Anti-Semite, but its scheduled screening at the Cannes Film Festival in March was cancelled. Recently, Dieudonne has followed the well-trodden path of a host of Western Holocaust deniers and traveled to Iran, meeting with then-President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Dieudonne subsequently hailed Iran as a place where anti-Zionists can meet and communicate and develop. The comedian has repeatedly been fined for insulting the memory of Holocaust victims. He also ran for the European Parliament, hitting the anti-Zionist list. Having 7 convictions for anti-Semitic hate speech and being accused of deriding Holocaust victims and promoting Holocaust denial, Dieudonne describes himself as an anti-Zionist, not an anti-Semite. Successive French presidents from Jacques Chirac onwards have attempts to silence Dieudonne, resulting in dozens of his shows being cancelled. In 2009, Nicolas Sarkozy's government attempted to have him banned from running for the European Parliament. The current government of François Hollande has simply intensified the anti-Dieudonne offensive. It has put its military and civil service on notice. Doing the quenelle is a potential firing offense. French Interior Minister Manuel Valls said he is determined to make the controversial comedian Dieudonne pay hefty fines for what he called his racist abuse. Moreover, the French Council of the State banned the shows of the French comedian because of his criticism of global Zionists. However, neither the Council nor the government did anything to ban the circulation of anti-Islamic materials such as the infamous cartoons mocking Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. And this is another example of how much France and other NATO countries are controlled by global Zionists. Dieudonne's lawyer, Jacques Verdier, argued that a ban on his clients performing would breach his right to freedom of speech. Despite all the state bans on the comedian's performances, the quenelle gesture is being performed by many people today, and it is said to be an anti-Zionist and anti-establishment gesture, but not an anti-Semitic one by Dieudonne. This gesture has gone viral on social media recently and has come to international attention when French footballer Nicolas Anelka was criticized for using it in a goal celebration in the English Premier League. Currently, Dieudonne has again made headlines and has been arrested and charged with making racist remarks. Dieudonne has once again denied that he is an anti-Semite and says he is simply anti-Zionist. It appears that in secular France, individuals do not have the right to be anti-Zionist, as now there is an aggressive campaign to shut down Dieudonne's anti-Zionist stance altogether.